Oh, starting immediately right off the bat. Okay. So, funny story. Turns out my game, yeah, something happened to the graphics driver and my game crashed. So, I tried switching to Anodyne. Let's see if this one works this time around. Uh, that looks optimistic to me. Okay. I have reasons to be optimistic. That looks right. That all looks right. The volume could be lowered. That would allow me to increase the volume a little bit just in case I want to do collabs in the near future. Oh, cool. Show texture quality. Yeah. Minimum field of view, shakes. Double health off, invincibility off, save and overlapping. 2D checkpoint, disable controller detection. Skip dialogue for speedrun. I want 20 FPS. That all looks right to me. Language. Oh, there's Japanese. What? Oh my goodness, look at that. That's amazing. We're mostly English-speaking audience though, so. There's a Perusa manual? What? Oh no. Oh, that just opened up a new browser. Whoops. Okay. Well, new game. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. A warm breeze fills the air. A paper floats by and comes with a rest on the ground. It is a letter. It reads, Summer 2019. Dear player, thank you for playing Anodyne 2 Return to Dust. It is somewhat of a spiritual successor. It has narrative and thematic ties to the first Anodyne, which I haven't played, but features a completely new world and characters. That is to say, the two games can be enjoyed in any order. At times, the world of Anodyne 2 may be strange or confusing place, but at its heart is a story of human struggles and relationships. Now, come on, let's go on a curious and wonderful journey together. The game creators, Milos Hantani and Marina Kitaki. I don't know what voice I was trying to do. Figure with a stringed instrument. Some say that life is a circle. Madness! All things grow from a point, a center. Everything to come was already here. It melts out from a tiny capsule like a sponge, and the things grow from a point, a center. Everything to come was already here. It melts out from a tiny capsule like a sponge in a bloom. Oh, oh no. This is bad. The atomic indivisible tips of its tentacles, time after, is a looking glass, an illusion, and yet the truest way to see ourselves. Stunning words as always, friend, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. The one we are here to meet is barely a baby, not yet hatched. We must lead her gently into the bright light of the world. Oh look, our precious Nova seems to be stirring. The following are the first words that Nova will hear. In time, the contents of the speech will fade into obscurity, but she will never forget first hearing this voice. Ah yes, this voice, so fragrant, so beautiful that Nova felt like crying. Had she been blessed with tear ducts, perhaps she would have. You may have forgotten how hard it is when you first realize that you exist. Nova certainly felt that now. When she heard this creature speak, she thought perhaps it might be worth it. Nova, Nova, can you hear me? Take a deep breath, my darling, then open your eyes. From the darkness, an orange glow, and from the silence, a crashing of waves. There she is! Still a little woozy, are you? Don't worry, it's natural to feel disoriented when you first gain consciousness. Child, your name is Nova, and um, you're an extraordinary creature with a unique ability to shrink to microscopic sizes. It will come in quite handy, as you'll soon see. My name is Palisade, and I'm here with C. Psalmist. Psalmist. Together we will serve you as caretaker and your guides. Palisade, the shield. That sweet voice. Definitely lifts. Definitely lift. Won't fight for you. C. Psalmist, the musician. Dedicated songwriter. Awkward around kids. Kind of a nerd. Mommies? Caretakers and guides. Would you like to say hello to Nova, C. Psalmist? Greetings, young Nova. It is I, C. Psalmist. I am speaking to you from outside of your egg. Wait a minute. That was not C. Psalmist. Psalmist? Greetings, young Nova. It is I, C. Psalmist. I am speaking to you from outside of your egg. Ahem. Space, after all, is an illusion. It could be likened to a looking glass. A looking glass is a mirror, by the way. I used to think it was telescopes or microscopes, some kind of tube-shaped object. Thank you for the enlightening clarification, C. Psalmist. Now, Nova, as C. Psalmist mentioned, you are currently inside of your egg. In order to hatch and truly begin your life, you must ride the hatch line, monorail that leads from the top of the hill. But you can only leave if you obtain the sacred Glandilock seed. For now, you may think of Glandilock seed as your ticket to the ride. It will give you... Somebody will give you a special item that I accidentally skipped the text of because of my settings. Will give you a special item that will prepare you to host a Glandilock seed. Then speak to the Chalza tree at the highest point on the island. Go get him, Nova. Use left stick to move. Press Q to change the camera angle, ER. With controller, use the right stick and rear shoulders triggers to move the buttons. Press A to jump. You can jump a second time while in midair. While after the jump, keep holding A to hold slow your fall. Okay, yeah, let's fix that. We got a nano vacuum cleaner. Latest nano vacuum cleaner with default canister capacity of 60 dust units. They're etching this as state of art and something about 4 easy monthly payments. Cool. Okay, we got... First, speak to the 3 yoke figures. Each yoke will give you a special item that will prepare you to host a Glandilock seed. You've got this. Okay. The strange figure is silent. Is it alive? Nova wonders. Nonetheless, its gaze beckons her. Enter my round golden pate, it seems to say. You shall find a part of this complete breakfast. Yoke and Nova's fate began to resonate. The presence of a new nanopoint is in the air. Spark this being and reveal its nanopoint. Shrink forth, nano cleaner Nova. Interact with the environment by firing off sparks. Press X to shoot the sparks at the yoke. You can enter nanopoints by shooting the sparks repeatedly. Oh, like that. Okay. Yolk of Yummy. Okay, so far this is just Anodyne 1. Yolk Wanda, the Yolk Robe. Wowie! Our very own cleaner has come to visit. Oh gosh, and I'm the first nano friend she'll see. Boy howdy, gotta keep it together, remember my lines. Yolk Wanda, the Yolk Robe. I hope she comes closer here and pressed Y to talk to me. Yummy Yolk. Nova will love our Centerberry Burst cereal because it contains trace amounts of 17 micronutrients in center recommended ratios, and Glandulock seeds will love its patented crunchy cruel taste. Oh, that's a checkpoint. Rocks. Welcome! Rocks are surprisingly diverse and come in numbers of shapes and sizes, though by divine fate many of the rocks here look the same. Be sure to talk to all of us. Hey there, Nova! You've shrunk inside the microscopic interior of the yolk of Yummy, the most important yolk of the day. Here you'll find the provisions to keep your future Glandulock seed happy and healthy. Oh, okay, I get it now. Hey, wait, Nova, I am a helpful yolk probe, not a deadly dust virus. Please just talk to me. There are some colorful rocks like obstructions blocking your path. Try using your nano vacuum to suck stuff out of the way. Hold X to suck. Press X to shoot them back out. What if we had a Glandulock seed of our very own? Yeep, never mind me. We may talk a big game here in the yolk of Yummy, but the development of delicious and nutritious crispy puffed comestibles is all we know. Okay. That's what I thought that does. So there's a Kirby mechanic here. Sometimes rocks get in the way, other times they can be very helpful. Don't paint every rock with a broad brush is all I'm saying. Unless you paint them really cool. A lady at my church painted a rock so it looked like a tiger with little whiskers and everything. Pretty neat. Congratulations, you are truly deserving our greatest A Glandulock food. Cartoon characters will suffer many fraud encounters due to high quality of our Centerberry Burst cereal, but we can tell you, you will be a good steward of our Glandulock seed. Nova found the Centerberry Burst cereal, one of the three elements of nurturing. With it, a Glandulock seed will have all the carbs it needs to make a home in Nova's head. Disturbing. America! You have found a treasure buried within me, but the cereal left dry doth inflict pain upon the mouth chambers. It nods in the direction of yolk further uphill. Okay, well, we saw the ocean. Can we swim in it? Okay, no, it's just a wall. Okay. Okay, the triggers just kind of zoom in a little. Cool, that's good to know. Okay, so they're labeled A and B so far. That's interesting. That's interesting that the double jump. Yeah, well, okay, so what are the animations here? Move forward. You snap immediately to the direction that you're facing if it's a full like 180 degrees. That's interesting. Um, it looks like it looks like the movement is based off of not um, just programmed, and then there's just animations that goes along with it, which makes sense. Yeah, I can tell the gravity is probably faster than 9.81. Oh, this is where you save your game. Your game was successfully saved. I get the sense your character is a capsule, probably not a circle like Mario, but like Mario Galaxy, that is, and Mario Odyssey also follows the same collision course. Collision collider. Let's see, what else? Okay, so your character has two shadows, which makes sense. One directly below you. That's the most intuitive form of shadows. I wonder how like Nintendo makes sure that your character always has like a down pointed shadow while everything else doesn't. So they must be doing something interesting there. But yeah, it's a weird conundrum. But you want to make sure at the very least there's something at the below the character to imply that that's the place that they're going to be landing. The thing that really caught me is that the camera doesn't move vertically until the second jump. Okay, the area movement is the same as if you're walking on ground. Interesting. So what purpose does the second jump do then? Interesting. Okay, there's a the fall. It looks like there's a cap on how quickly you fall, so that's interesting. And minor sound effect for gliding, it sounds like. Okay, and then hit the right button, right stick down, and it immediately swaps to the location your character's facing. Got it. Warm yet analytical eye. Yes, yes, it seems to say. A perfect host in need of a perfect reguloid. The presence of a new nanoplane is in the air. Spark this being and reveal its nanopoint. Right, the camera only like moves upward on the double jump, and that's super interesting to me. Welcome to Yoko Cozy. Yes, yes. Are you feeling comfortable? Yes, yes. We have carefully trained these reguloids to adapt the local atmosphere to your body's precise partialites, temperature, salinity, acidity, lugubrity, and so forth. Okay. What are you? Woof, woof. Temperature, 36 degrees. Yokin height. Neat. Oh, these are... You can push these. Interesting. Yes, yes, a little cereal, a little yolk milk, yes, such things are quite necessary. However, as the old saying goes, Glandaloxy cannot live on ingestion alone. Okay, okay, there's a health bar. I was wondering where that is. Okay. Oh, so things don't persist on the other levels. Interesting. Okay, so that's just a foresight. Hmm. Gate, ouch, watch it. You're gonna chip my paint. If you want to open, take out your aggression on the dust viruses instead. We just did that. Oh, there's a left path. I didn't notice that. Oops. A chasm separates you and those darn dust viruses. You're too far away to suck them up, but perhaps there is another way to get rid of them. I wouldn't call these viruses per se, but okay, whatever. Oh, there's a little meter there. Woof woof. Air humidity 5%. Success rate for a fish trying to breathe. 5% success rate for a fish trying to breathe. Neat. Ah, yes, yes, indeed. It is time for you to come to regulars of your very own. How beautiful to become a home. May your head always be safe and warm resting place for the precious Glandilock seed. Yes, yes. Translation: Gold summer light dappled by oak leaves, the scent of freshly bruised crabgrass and dandelions. An unexpected cool breeze drifts from across the lake. A tawny rabbit sits up and sniffs before hopping into the bushes. Yes, yes. Those are exactly what those woofs stands for. Nova found a reguloid, personal edition. Another one of the three elements of nurturing. The reguloids will adapt Nova's head into a perfect environment for thriving Glandilock seed. This is an interesting graphics for taking into consideration the rest is trying to look like a PlayStation 2. Ah, yes, yes, all is in order. So perhaps she is ready to meet with the ancient Chalaza. Yeah, the decision to not have the camera move up and down when your character is jumping makes a lot of sense to me. Because you want to make sure that the camera doesn't move too much. But the double jump is interesting. Why does the camera move upwards on a double jump and tries to correct? That's so strange. I wonder what that game design decision was. Found sense of chill. Dude, it seems to say, right in the Milky Way. The yoke and Nova's fate begin to resonate. We gotta go to the nano point. Dude. Yoki Oak Osipi. Checking to see if there's anything on the Discord here, just to make sure. Boink. The Glandilock seed is like a direct line to the center, you dig? Just keep your mind open, you know, and the answers will find you. Yo, Nova, welcome to the Yoke of Sippy. Some people say that the Glandilock seed ought to drink 8 dewdrops of our homemade Sippy yolk milk per cell cycle. But we here in the Sippy zone think you can chill with the math and just go with the flow. I already like it here. Wanted! Dust virus. Mr. Spiky. You may just sit there, but the virus has a very, this virus has been shouting some very rude comments at our poor yolk corps. Try shooting a block at them and be sure to suck up any dust they might leave behind. Oh, okay, so that hurts you. Cool. Sippy yolk. Nothing like a little sippy yolk milk to make those Grandilock tendrils grow deep and strong. Just ride that high, Nova. Ride that high. Wanted, dust virus, mild-tempered slime. Don't be fooled by their adorable gooey exteriors. If left unchecked, these pesky ruffians can cause a serious illness in the body of their host. Unlike Mixer Spiky, they are safe to vacuum up. Nova, you made it to the yolk milk, of course. You just relax and let it flow, am I right? The sippy yolk milk, one of the three elements of nurturing. With it, the glandulock seed will have all the government-approved nutrients needed to spread far and wide inside Nova's head. The writing is certainly eccentric. A style that I'm not sure I can quite convey, even if I tried. Doo-doo. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, let's see if just normal single jump lets me climb. I mean, when you have a game like this and you have a double jump, typically you balance the game, balance the level to take that double jump into account, and same for the glide too. So like, I'm assuming that the game level is designed with that in mind, but... Ah, Nova, after all this time, we meet at last. Uh, hmm. Chalza the Seventh. Nova. What were we talking about? Oh, right. I am the ancient Chalza tree, keeper of the sacred knowledge of the Albumin shore. From the day you washed up on our shores, I have chronicled your journey and... Oh, what a journey it has been! Reflect with me upon these sweet and daring stories that now drift upon the hazy river of the past. Do you remember the blustery, cereal-obsessed yoke of the yummy inhabitants? The laid-back denizens of the yoke of Sippy. How about the kind and conscientious caretakers, the yoke of Cozy? Ah, I have laughed, I have cried, I have prayed for wisdom to bless your decision. Your thunderous triumphs and your arduous struggles shall be etched into my branch for all of eternity. And now you have arrived here at the pinnacle of Mount Vitalain, from which from which one can survey the furthest reaches of this expansive land. Expansive. Have you the three elements of nurturing? Ah, wonderful. Then my epoch of anticipation is complete. Nova, I grant you the Glandilock seed. And now, Nova, it is time. Already I can feel my power fading. The age of albumin draws to a close. Quick, Nova, Oh, this is definitely an egg. Quick, Nova, lay yourself down upon the hatch line. And with the last of my energy, I will send you to the great beyond. Mysterious. Okay, so you can fire up to 3 at a time. Interesting. Also, it just spawns directly from your chest. Actually, it just spawns directly from the center of the character, so that's interesting. Invisible walls to keep me from falling off. That's fair. That's fair. I gotta give props for that. Nothing here. Okay, very linear. Enter door. Interesting that this requires entering with a button, but okay. So be it. Center Sanctity. There you are, darling hatchling. I knew you would make it. Welcome to life. Nova, you are in the Center Sanctuary, the dwelling place of the Center. The Center is, well, it's hard to explain to someone who only just hatched, isn't it? The Center is the Center. It created all of us, along with our world, the island of the New Zealand. The Center is like an artist, and we are its painting, a beautiful expression of its vision. The Center is everything! Or rather, the Center simply is. Our lives are like shadows casted by the Center's truest form, which will one day become apparent! It's the center. Crater of the New Zealand. Painter, shadow, puppeteer. Literally everything. Mommy? A figurehead beyond comprehension. Hmm. Perhaps we are all artists in the art of New Zealand. We shape and are shaped by each other. By treating our neighbors with kindness, we can build each other up. Well, I don't know if I would go that far, Palisade. What good what we may accomplish flows directly from the righteousness of the center. Regardless, we must focus. Nova, listen closely. I will now reveal to you your true purpose and the path ahead. You have been born into a war zone, Nova. That's concerning. We were just born. We don't know what war means. Granted, it is not a contest of swords or guns, of armies or infantry. We wage a war that is nearly invisible and yet wholly insidious. We face a deadly force that wrinkles the face of time as lurking water beast ripples the surface of the lake, disrupting the clear reflections of our soul. We call it nanodust. It starts small, a microscopic seed planted in some dark, moist corner of someone's organs. Then the nanodust grows. It feeds upon the structure of our mind, magnifying our fears, our wrath, our wrongful desires. Eventually it blossoms into a full scale, completely obliterating the identity of its host. Symmetry, beautiful symmetry, is our birthright as the creation of the center, and yet we lose ourselves in the dust. We begin to decay, to decompose, to crumble. Dust begets dust, and we forsake our true selves. Nova! Perhaps your true purpose is now to becoming apparent. You were given the abilities to shrink and to clean, so that you might reverse the tide of dust that threatens to overwhelm us. You must travel far and wide, shrinking inside the inhabitants of New Zealand, those most consumed by dust contamination. You! Suddenly, a tiny spark flies towards Nova's head. What's that? Palisade card, activate! Palisade creates a barrier using her shield, containing the spark in the glowing cube. A nano-intruder attempting to infiltrate your body! Nova, I can contain it temporarily, but you must shrink to nanoscale and destroy it. Don't be afraid, sweetheart. I'll be right here. I know you can do it. Oh, it doesn't even let you. Ow. You can only fire 3 times, so it seems like the trigger is just tap it 3 times and it'll suck you in. Drifting pollen. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of things. Dusty Yokro. No, Nova, is that you? How did you get here? Cough, cough. I'm so tired, Nova. I've never. Oh, I'm scared. No, Nova, is that you? How did I get here? Am I gonna be okay? I'm so tired, Nova. I've never felt like this before. Scared. Interesting. Alright, we could not eliminate the Yokor above their misery. I'm stuck. How did I do this? Uh... well, that's a way. That's a way to get stuck, interesting. I'm so tired. I've never felt like this before. Okay, well, let's not get stuck there. Nano Assassin. Nova will die! The center will crumble! Dust will consume New Zealand! Her cough. Oh, okay. Oh no. What happens if you die? We just saved earlier, so there's no harm in trying. Oh, that's what happens. Okay, cool. Oh, and we have to rewatch the cutscene. Okay, you know, that's a reasonable... That's a reasonable punishment. I do like the whole, it pauses to give you the satisfaction of hitting the boss. It has taken into consideration what happens if you sucked up the entire thing, right? Okay, yes, it does. Her cough cough Nova will die, the center will crumble, dust will consume New Zealand. I do like the way they blew up right there. That's cute. You know, just repeating the mantra over and over again speaks a lot of brainwashing. The Nano Cleaner. She exists and was born to dust, to clean, to rescue. May she protect all of us from harm. May the Nano Cleaner save New Zealand and its denizens from their fate. Interesting they called that like the nanoscale level. You growing up so quickly. I didn't expect a challenge like this for quite some time, but I am so proud of you. Sadly, there are those who seek to destroy New Zealand. Though we are all created by the center, the nanodust can inflict a kind of madness. Now perhaps you can see the urgency of your mission. Now, take the elevator behind you up to the city. There's an elevator? And always remember that you stand against the ever-encroaching crowd of degradation. That's the lower dust drop, Nova. I'll show you how to use it soon, but first take the elevator outside. Okay, yeah, this is... So it's a center of various worlds. I can already see, like, there are various portals here. The dust prisms allows nanodust to collect to blossom safely. Once it has blossomed, the cloud of dust can be recycled into energy by the center. Unfortunately, the dust prism was weakened by a great storm and cannot hold its full capacity of nanodust. That was before your time, little munchkin. Please collect a rare card to reinforce the dust prisms. It would appear you don't have any cards. There's an elevator there. But there was something here. Curiosity piques my interest. I just want to make sure, you know. Okay, so it is the egg. That's interesting that in this specific level, the lighting is actually coming from below. Interesting. Kind of like gives a weird, uncanny vibes. Whoopsies. I'm not sure I like that, because I'm holding left that entire time. And then, like, I have to click forward or something. Whatever. Not a significant. Nova presses a console and lights up when whirs. Next stop, City Center Cenote. Welcome to City Center Cenote, a vibrant community built in the walls of this sacred geological depression. Directly above the center sanctuary, the dust prism, which stores the nanodust you will collect. You may use Dust Drop Console in the center sanctuary to deposit dust. Once sealed within the dust prism may blossom to its full scale without harming New Theland. Once enough dust is accumulated in the dust prism, it will be sent to the center to be recycled into energy. But alas, before you were born, the dust prism was damaged in a terrible storm, and now can only contain a small fraction of its full dust capacity. Because of its energy shortage, the Dust Dominion has advanced to a point where it is no longer safe to leave the city. You can see the storm still raging overhead. This is where you come in, Nova. The dust prism can be reinforced with rare and powerful cards that you can find while nano-cleaning. Your first goal is to reinforce the prism with 4 cards and fill it with 100cc nanodust. Then, the center will be able to recycle the dust into energy and push back the storm, allowing you to leave the center city Denote. Oh, okay, so in other words, that is, those are our jiggies. Sum it up, your mission is to search the city for people in need of cleaning. Collect the dust and card inside of them, then deposit those resources back to the center sanctuary. Check your progress on the menu by pressing the menu button. You're going to do an amazing job, Nova. Yeah, it's the raid. It's a penguin raid. We're gonna break doors. Oh no, please don't do that. That's silly. Taking too long to get around, Nova. Now that you're out in the open, try using your ride scale form to zoom across the city. Press the RB to enter and exit the ride scale form. Hold A to accelerate and hold B to move back to reverse. B to move back. X to engage cruise control. There are some places you cannot enter the ride scale. If you're using a controller, it is highly recommended to use A to accelerate. If you forget the controls, you can double check them in the settings menu. Oh yes, Nova, one more thing. Sometimes if you talk to people twice, they have new things to say. Be sure to talk to them often. We've just discovered that. Oh my goodness. Okay, it didn't like that. Thank you for all the follows and the raid from Penguin. Much appreciated. I am playing Anodyne 2, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I just started. Okay, it is actually getting pretty dark here. I think I'll give it one more hour before I take a quick break, just to give a little forewarning for everyone else out there. Doperatiator! Ah, don't you love these little beautiful white trees? Their pure serene dignity reminds me of the ancient stone statues, which were never painted to any gaudy colors. Okay, they say the same thing. Oh, well. Oh, no, you can't spark them. Interesting. Yeah, just playing a collection of, indie games that caught my interest, basically. Thanks you for the follow, that's appreciated. Let's save the game. Yes. Whoa, it's real you, Nova, the nano cleaner, says Dolphan. Talk to me again, I'll tell you a fun fact. Your Nova vacuum holds 60 units of dust. The blue bar in the pause menu shows how much you have. Just press the menu button and view it. Also, deposit your dust in the Sentry Sanctuary whenever it's getting full. Oh, I like this design. Oh, 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 Jellevator. Are you gonna get on the elevator? What, you don't know how? Well, see the down arrow on the left side of the elevator? You can talk to go down the Center Sanctuary. But wait, there's more. See the up arrow on the right side? You can you can talk to it to leave the casino and go up the beautiful blue veil. That's right, this elevator goes both ways. I don't know where I was going with that voice, but I was going somewhere with that voice. That's what matters. Yeah. Okay. Vehicle mode. Maybe there's a way to, like... Interesting. So this is... It's interesting that they added in a vehicle mode here. I wonder what the reasoning behind that is. Well, I mean, obviously because the level is really large and they wanted to give you, like, a committed way to really move fast. The camera is interesting. So if I committed to just sticking like this... Okay, so it's still... The vehicle still has tank controls, which is why the camera can do that kind of stuff. Okay, and then... Sorry, I'm just like trying to understand the intended game feel of this game. Because that's some... I don't know. As a game developer myself, those are things that I find really fascinating. Interesting. So they don't do... For vehicle mode, they don't bother to do any sort of, like, camera look ahead. Yeah, that's... Huh. I wonder if that is just an oversight or they just didn't spend too much time on it. Like, normally, if you play, like, Banjo-Kazooie and you watch your character go left or right, one thing you quickly notice is that the camera starts moving towards a direction that the player is facing. So, I call it the look-ahead camera. It gives a lot more... Because you're going to the left, right? You're giving more space to see what's going on the left side. But that's not happening here, and I wonder if it's because the platforming section is not intended to be all that serious in this game. It's a curious omission to make. And I mentioned earlier, like, I like the fact that just doing a single jump doesn't cause the camera to change elevation, but the double jump does, and that's I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it might actually be a good thing. I'm just undecided right now. Super fascinating. To me, anyways. Dust, dust, dirty dust, says chanting kids. Clean behind your ears, you must. If you don't, you will die. Dust, dust, dirty dust. Disturbing. Oh, what? Exits? Trash? This needs to be investigated. Okay, so this is meant to be a one-way road. Interesting. Oh, we're talking platforming here. Nice. That's a dead end. Okay. This low ceiling is really suspicious. What is hiding behind those low ceilings? Environment storytelling. If only I had a football made of my own skin, then it could never truly be pulled away from me. Okay, we can't nano. Okay. Happiness is a warm puddle. Cool. Good grief, I can't stand it. Day after day, the same food in the same dish. Squirk, squirk, squirk. It's a Guamina Guambaladen Guam. Have you ever heard of the rooting reflex? If you touch the baby on the cheek, they will cheer for the home team. Disturbing. Nova, thank you for listening to my children. The great screaming creature hangs its head and speaks in a low rumble. Oh, the mud feels cool and calming to our skin, prickled as we are by fever and eczema. In this dark and still corners of the alleys, Nova hears a soft squishing sound of worms withering. Um, your car has bunny ears. Yeah, it does. It's true. In these dark and still corners of the alley, Nova hears a soft squishing sound of worms writhing and turning. She shivers at the faint groans that they emit while presenting their delicate pink skins into the muck. Now, Great Worm lifts its head and stares off into an imaginary horizon, tears glistening in the corners of her eyes. I hear a distant echo from the past, the shadow of misremembered song, she says, slowly growing into intensity. We worms were once proud and beautiful, she proclaims. Or else, the center would never have created us. The Great Guam turns to Nova and says, It is the dust. The dust has caused us to forget ourselves. And now, all we have left is to ease our discomfort by rolling in filth. Please, Nano Cleaner Nova, clean us so we may understand the center's plan once again. The air is thick within the presence of the nano dust. Nova, spark this being and forge a connection. Clean them and change their fate. Bring forth Nano Cleaner Nova. Okay, fine. Fine, game, fine. I'll do it. This is Bop. Doop 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 doop. Nano dust particle is pushing Nova away from the Cleanee. Colored bullets will arc at you as you approach the Cleanee. Use the left stick to activate the Nova Shield, according to where you feel the attack is coming from. Feel the directions. Feel the colors. Why does it have to be colors? Good luck. Okay, so, it's blue, yellow, red, green. Blue, yellow, red, green. Okay, so far doing it. I don't know how I'm doing it. What happens if I fail? Okay, that's what happens. Okay, well, I'm not sure what I was expecting. Tardigrade amnesia. In the lower levels of the brain lurks shameful secrets. Shameful. The Great Guam. Let's take the advantage of this. Save point. This is an escape pad, presumably. Leave? No. Oh, hey, you know, this looks like a normal kitchen. Interesting. Oh, let's clean that up. No, that's probably a good idea. Okay. Give me a quick minute here. I forgot that I set up some redshifting on my on my computer, and the screen has redshifted. I don't like that. There we go. All right, cool. Oh no, I did not think that through. All right, what's going on here? Interesting. What? Did I? Okay. Oh no. Cool. Okay, there's a lot going on the left side of the screen here. I should probably go to the top side of the screen and see what the heck's going on there. Ouch. Meanness, unkindness. Oh, I like this little Guam um, family portrait. I'll take it. Oh. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I see how this is. Oh no! I've over-Zelda'd. Oh, there's something weird going on here. I wonder what that level design decision was all about. Oh no! I don't like that. Ooh. Okay, switch. There's a little saving thing there. Oh no. Some things we could clean up over there. Ouch. They look so sad in the vacuum cleaner pouch. Okay, so it's a fairly linear level, I'm noticing. Ah, okay, got it. So it looks like we just need to go this direction. Ooh. Alright, we're cleaning things up. We're figuring things out. We're going there. Oh no! Oh no. There we go. Oh, that's just a wall. Interesting. Alright, alright. Oh. Okay. Ah, darn. No, that feels mean. Why game? Why do you do this to me? Oh, honey, I told you if we're gonna get away from the city, then we ought to go all the way. If only you had that promotion. Oh, the neighborhood we could have chosen from. Darling, wifey, dearest, did you forget to lock the door? Look at this street prowler you let in. Violence is practically overridden in their face. Papa, we ought to call the police? What's this last dialogue here? Mama, why is there a stranger at the dinner today? Shall I fetch the gun? Oh, that's a cool mechanic I like. Yeah. I like the narrative being told here. Nano assassin, cough cough. Arr, hark, hark, die! The center must destroyed. Okay. Oh no, I misjudged my distance. Oh, okay, I see how it's behaving. Nano assassin, no, Nova! Destroy, Nova, kill the cleaner! Ah, I couldn't do it. What was the point of my life? Climbing up. Okay, there's a lot of see, this is nice. You put in a lot of distance between me and the ladder, so I wouldn't make a stupid mistake like going back in there twice. Oh, the music. Oh, what's the Glad-like sea doing there on the right? It just opened its eyes and it's blinking now. It's really disturbing. Can I talk to it? Oh, is it shrinking? Great Guam, Nova, I can feel the fog lifting from my memories. I am the Augur. I was created to investigate the future by studying gambling habits of birds. Great Guam, the Augur. Each and every one of us have the role to play in the grand story of New Zealand. You have shown me this, Nova. My children and I were once selfish and short-sighted. We complained about our lot in life and lost sight of the Center's plan. But there is a place for us after all, Nova. There will always be a place for us. Nova feels Glandelock seed pulsating inside of her. It channels the center power, transforming the deadly dust crystals into a card. Glandelock seed is what we obtained while we're still hatching from an egg, just to let you all know of the in-game lore here. Congratulations on your first card, Nova. I can tell you'll be a wonderful nano cleaner for the people of Theland. By the way, Nova, be sure to take break if you are feeling tired. Collecting card is important, but so is your well-being. Also, remember to hydrate. Thank you for your help, Nano Cleaner Nova. Let me return you a favor by taking an auspice of you. One moment, please, while I tune myself to the birds and their never-ending game of cards. Ah, Pigeon reveals a full house, but the duck presents a straight flush. Is this actually relevant? This is disturbing that I have to write I'll probably have to write this down. Yes, I sense you'll be the one. Yes, you will bring about the great events that shall alter the new thing forever. Grief is great, grief is good, and we thank it for its food. Happiness is a warm illusion. Sip, sip. The fact that the milk is labeled as 1% and 2% seems to imply that the whole milk is perhaps 98% fattier. In fact, the whole milk will be more accurately to be described as 3.5% and is not drastically more caloric than the other options. The performance of my irreconcilable yearning is what makes me resonate. I am blessed that the football will forever be pulled away. I'm transfigured beyond a mere worm. Disturbing. Okay, well. Alright, well, I tried, okay? That's the exit. And this is not. Okay, cool. I believe this is a shortcut. Phew, finally made it out of those maze-like alleys. Huh? You're going to go in there? Sounds crazy, but I suppose you are Nano the Cleaner. If you're looking to clean, perhaps you should follow the mud. You're a little too late, buddy, there. Okay. Whoa. I don't know what sound effects I'm shooting for, but whatever. Oh, wait. Oh, that looked like a worm from a distance, but it's not a guam. Ah, how shiny, how beautiful. May one day I'll be able to save up for one from my own, said the covetous shopper. So we got a card. And it said, place it? Okay. It said, place it on a prism? So here? Welcome to the prison and reinforcement device, non-cleaner. Please insert the cards you have collected so that the dust prism may be expanded. You don't have enough cards to increase the prism size. Return at least 4 cards. Okay. Let us deposit all of your nano dust you have found. You've worked so hard, Nova. In fact, you have more dust than the dust prism can hold right now. For now, why don't you keep the extra dust in your tank until you find enough cards to upgrade the prism? Thank you for depositing dust, Nova. Please return soon. Interesting. Oh, that's not the direction to go. That is the direction to go. Cool. Let's go! Whoop 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 whoop! Ah, the camera turned. So annoying. I mean, there are games where that works because you have tank controls, but, well. What do you have to say? Shrew River. When the fog descends into Sino and you look out, you look from here, the lake appears infinite as the horizon fades to fog. Feels like I'm right near the ocean. Ah. But I know it's not there. There's no smell of the sea, I have to imagine. Puzzled pedestrian. I don't know how to sit on this bench. Well, you and me both. Really, Shelley, know how I despise small talk. I much prefer to discuss the social-cultural impact of the current meteorological phenomenon, which prevents departure from the sensitive C note. Shelley, so how about this dust storm we've been having? Sure is some weather, huh? There was some note about these white trees, but I'm not sure if it's actually possible to jump on top of them. It doesn't look like it. Like all these other platforms sure looks like you could jump on top of them, but I'm not quite convinced. Former staffer. Oh, the official building. I remember doing official things in here and wearing official clothing. Hmm. Oh my goodness, what? Big boy. Welcome to part 3 of the C-Note tour. I'm my own landmark. I'm the big boy of C-Note. By finding me, you will have prosperity for the next year. Well, actually, I'm here to show you C-Note wall, the bluish-gray one, not the one behind me. This wall defies physics. In fact, you can jump up it even if you're not athletically endowed. Truly, a testimony to living beings' endless determination to overcome challenges, even if what lays on the other side has no material value. Can you? Oh yeah, you can. Interesting. That's a clue. Hmm. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like that's a clue, and I can probably do something with that. Maybe I can do something with this too. Ah. Eek! I heard some creepy coughing from this building with the green lights. I bet it's haunted. You should go check it out, right? Says Spook Child. Oh. Oh, it's 2D. Oh, it's actually 3D. It's 2.5D. A lump shudders softly beneath the stained and slimy red dressing. Nova would rather not disturb the occupants and slowly backs away. I mean, all that shivering and shaking, you know, that's gotta mean something, right? I guess it's not meant to be. Oh, there's just no colliders there. Okay, well that will explain why I can't use that as a platform. As Noble begins to walk away, she is startled by a sudden gruff voice. So, cough cough, you're just going to stomp through my bedroom with your muddy boots and then leave. Ugh. Nova turns to see Mysteria Weasel's head rise from beneath the bed covers. The weary figure continues to expel harsh but coughs. Nova bows her head in shame and glances around frantically. It is difficult to say what mess she may have caused. She begins to shuffle around, attempting to tidy the room gently. Stop chopping touching my lampshade collection, Mysteria Weasel snaps. Come over here, I need to talk to you. Do you like lampshades? Cough, Herc. Some of these lampshades are worth a lot of money, but who cares about money? Cough. It's all about the artistry, you see that one? Don't touch it with your grubby little fingers. That was my grandmother's lampshade. See the exquisite lace patterning around the brim? Cough, cough. It's good to meet a fellow lampshade buff. You really do like lampshades, don't you? Cough. Thinking of taking one for yourself while I'm not looking, are you? Would you notice or care if you took advantage of a miserable, weak old coot? That's what you're thinking, aren't you? They don't make lampshades like these anymore. You wouldn't know. You're young and strong and you'll think that you'll live forever, but eventually things fall apart and people leave you and they'll kick your shins on your way out. They steal your lampshades. Can't remember anymore. All the lampshades are gone. Out of sight, out of my mind. What is in this sight anymore for me? I wonder, like, clearly it's telegraphing that this is a Zelda level that you can enter, but I got a good feeling about you. I need you to do something for me. Please clean the dust from my lungs. What you need, what do you need a lampshade in return for? Something. You can have a retro frill model in mint green. I've already got one of those. Have you ever nano cleaned before? Don't make it worse. The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Nova, spark this being and forge a connection. Okay. Well, there we go. You just need to talk to them a lot. Oh, that's a bed. Not sure what the purpose of this does. What's the purpose of that minigame before entering? Like, obviously the game is trying to be quirky, but I don't get it. I don't see the purpose. Pneumonic possessions. Toxic chemicals lines the wall of the decrepit longhouse, causing a fit of coughing. Mysteria Weasel. Okay. Maybe this way? No? No? Oh. That's such a thin passageway that I didn't even notice. Is it... How does this work? Oh, interesting. Weird. Ow. Yeah, there's a little Zelda in here, but it takes like a very Kirby like mechanic to just be like, oh, you know, you're just cleaning up things and have like a toss the enemy back into itself. Sort of silly mechanic. Ah, Nice. I like that. That's a cool mechanic. Um, reversing. Oh, whoops. Deliberately reversing stuff, so that you're not supposed to like collect the enemies. It forces me to think a little differently. And like it has this really safe room to kind of like practice, tell you that that's what you're supposed to do. So yeah, that's cool. I like that. Oh, and it gives you full health out on saves. That's cool. Ouch. Okay, that makes sense. Oop. Is there more beyond? No, this was it. It just turns out. Okay, interesting. Oh, neat. I that was surprisingly intuitive. Like I didn't even know that you were supposed to do anything with these, and then it's like, oh, it gives you an exclamation point. So like, I've come to learn that exclamation point is to talk, and you know that solved the problem. Clever. I like it. But how? How? Eh, okay. This is going to be annoying. Well, I hurt myself, but it's okay. We figured it out. Nice. Okay, we're going to catwalk way. Cool. Nice reuse of the level. I like that. I like having compact levels. That makes you feel like you're being a little smart and figuring out how the level works. No, no, assassin. Cough, cough. From dust, I rise. Nova must die. Their center must crumble. Oh, I like this level layout. That's fun. Yeah, see that? Oh no. Ah, there we go. Look at me playing efficiently for speedrunning purposes. Oh no. Unexpected movement behavior. Oh no. This does seem like a puzzle game. It is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Uh. I failed, but Nova will fail. The center will fail. Cough. You know, you're right. I only have one hit point left. Hey, let's collect that. And the seed is glowing on the right of the screen there. Disturbing. Mr. Oezel, you don't know what it's like to have the life and then to see it crumble before your eyes. That's what the dust does. It grows and grows by eating up who you are meant to become. Nova, you've done a good thing here. My lungs are much better now. Maybe I'll be able to finish writing my lampshade book. Now, did you ever clean up the dirt you tracked into my bedroom? You know, the center itself once sent me a special lampshade with unbelievable symmetry in recognition of my work cataloging and appreciating lampshades. Thank you, Nova. I really appreciate what you've done here. I mean it sincerely. You can have any lampshade you like. Well, as long as it's the retro retrofrill model in mint green. I've already got one of those, see? Thank you, Nova. Goodbye. Nova feels Glandilock seed pulsating inside of her. It channels the center's power, transforming the deadly dust crystals into a card. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with the lore, Penguin. But at least we have an objective. Wow, that's 2 out of 4 cards that we'll need to level up the Dust Prism. Oh, Nova, you're hurt. Nova quickly straightens her postures and shakes her head no. No, you're definitely hurt. Please don't push yourself hard. You're still so young. Remember that I'll be around the Center Sanctuary if you need me. While you're there, you can deposit your stored dust and leave with the spring in your steps. It's better not to carry around a full tank for any longer than you need to. Thank you for your help. Can you help me finish my lampshade book? I'm trying to decide what categorization system to use. You know, the pleated cream model is in the wrong place. I didn't move it. It's just... I'm just going to say, Nova, I really need my lampshades to stay in the place that I put them, so that I can keep track of everything. Oh. You know, that made me curious. Is there anything behind here? Oh, there's a weird buggy geometry there. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know what to look for here. We've already went through that out of the way earlier. This section looks very suspicious. Oh yeah, very suspicious. Ah, Dolph Mom. The Jormungla fruits are looking fresh today, and how plump the green flippers are. These delightful produce makes me feel truly immersed in this fantastic world created by the center. Eek! Eek! Dolphy! Wah! I'm trying to find the candy by the echolocation. A Moltuber! I make videos about video games, but it's hard. It's not just fame and rainbows. No one was watching my video unless I made stuff about the latest Big World series installment. I just want to cover Small World, not Big World. Preach. Elderly shopper. Prune crackers, prune crackers. Boy, the graphic design and the product packaging sure has gone downhill since my day. It all just looks a blur of colors. No explanation for this monkey? This boy is the size of a small mouse, but surprisingly his voice projects quite well. Welcome to part 1 of 3 of the C-Note tour. Above us we have a C-Note clock. It is used to tell time, but a few years ago it broke and no one has been able to jump up there to repair it. A testimony to the meaningless of time. What does it matter if it's 6 o'clock or 10:30? Anything can happen if it may be willed. What does meaningless time mean? I don't know, lady. I'm just a kid. Alright, well. Nothing here. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Maybe? Perhaps. But yes. The way these shelves are suspiciously arranged. Ah, haha. Oh. Not doing too well in the height department there. Interesting. Nova walks up to the strange figure by the clock. The figure quivers, strangely licking the air. Are they hungry, Nova wonders. They appear to have a soft sort of hunger that Nova never seen before. Something that Nova ought to not see. She curls her toes inside her shoes as the figure turns to meet her gaze. Come here, sweet one. Let me taste you. The smooth curvature of your mask, the light dusted trees of your boots, the metallic tang of the silver rings upon your back. Gustin Papalim. Papalim. My tongue quivers in anticipation. No, I must resist. The dust, it fills my mind. Day and night, I fantasize about all the delectable flavors around me. Once my skin was smooth, now every inch is sensitive to taste, longing for flavor. Gustin Papelheim, the tongue-skinned creature, gazes pleadingly at Nova. Their beady and desperate little eyes begins to water. Nova's stomach turns, but she begins to feel strength and determination. She has a job to do! No, not cleaner. Help me, Gustin says quietly. You must make me clean again, free from the prison of my own desires. I know you were just born from an egg, and I just met you today for the first time. But this is something I intuitively know because the center told me. The air is thick with presence of nanodust. Nova, spark this being and forge a connection. Clean them and change their fate! Okay. Okay. Divine intervention starts. Whoop, whoop, up, down, up, down, up, down, left, right, right. Henshin! Memories of Agusia. A disease of skin threatens to overwhelm in its inhibitions of its host. Oh, that's an interesting background. Also, first level where there's no walls, it's just you're gonna fall a lot. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's a timed mechanic. Got it. Nice. Alright, alright. Some mechanics are being established. Taste Nakama! Oh, you're a Nakama. Sheesh. Nova, come here and let me taste the metallic helmet of yours. Huh? No? Let me just help myself then, yes. Did I softlock myself? That's a weird mechanic. If you can soft lock yourself. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Ink. Yo, this jam. Oh, nano cleaner. Nothing wrong with a few licks, yes? Come on, don't ruin the fun. Let me taste your shoot. I'll enter a new kingdom of sensory experience. Oh. Disturbing. Okay. So I think what I'm supposed to do is have it plop there. There we go. And just crush it with the tongue. It's nice to have, like, just intuitions like that confirmed. I'm assuming I'm not supposed to go here yet. Nope. It's a shortcut. Got it. That makes sense. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Let me help you, buddy. Oh no, wait, maybe I do need to. Alright. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, move that there. Oh no! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Nice. Oh, yes, the lick of my ears, yes. I've been working up a sweat all day, all the saltiness and the sweetness. Isn't it divine? Lick me! Disturbing. Okay, well, you two just come here. Okay, cool. Taste companion. I'm licking the concrete, I'm licking the concrete to remind me of the cities of my past loves. The taste, bring it all back. You should try it too. Don't be shy. I do not judge. No. Okay. Nice Pokemon jump there. Nice. Oh, this is where they teach that mechanic specifically. Interesting. Well, I figured it out pretty quickly, so I'm feeling fine there. I feel like I missed something here. It was a fairly linear room, right? Yeah, it was a fairly linear room. Alright, just double checking, making sure. It's teaching like some really good mechanics, so. Nova! Come here! Come here! Let me destroy you! I don't know, I'm liking the way this is configured. Makes things easy. Ah! Ouch. Ouch. Oh, Nanocleater! Thou hast really good. But you must be stopped! Ah, darn. What was the purpose of my life? Suck! 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 Gustin Papillon. When I was young, Nova. When I was young, Nova, the world was bright and delicious. I loved nothing more than to eat and taste and be satisfied. But as I grew, the magic of my tongue began to fade. Food felt like sand upon my tongue. Life became dull and gray. Oh, I'm like trying to sing Tetris Effect's theme song. When I was young, Nova, the world was bright and delicious. Then the dusk came. I could feel its writhing, unruly power growing inside of me. My sense of taste returned, more vibrant than ever before. Red bumps slowly began to appear upon my skin. But I ignored them, delighting in the wonderful flavors the world had to offer. Really annoying to have taste buds suddenly growing on your skin. That's really disturbing. I gotta give you that. I was a fool to fight against the wisdom of the center, to gratify my base desires by giving in to the dust. I lost control and I became a monster. Thank you, Nova, for giving me another chance. Nova feels a glandular oxide pulsating inside of her. It channels the center's power, transforming the deadly dust crystals into a card. My heart could not contain when you were born. Ah, Nova. Palisade floats to Nova, gently picks her up, beginning to cradle Nova in her arms. It's going to be okay, dearling. You are working so hard and doing such a good job. Maybe a trip outside the city will do some good. The air is fresher out there. Well, it will be soon once the dust storm has cleared. Later, in the center of Sanctuary. I don't understand what you're saying, Palisade. Do you think that the center is wrong? That we should give in to the dust and let it overtake New Zealand? No, of course not. It's just that Nova, she shouldn't have to shoulder such a burden all by herself. Nova is the only one who can do this. It is the purpose of her creation. And we are here to help her. But at the end of the day, she must keep cleaning or all will be lost. We all have to make sacrifices for the greater good. Do you understand, Palisade? I think I do understand. Thank you, Nova. I can feel the vibrancy of taste dimming once again. Oh, I like the so we call it MIP maps in game development. I can already tell there's two different MIP maps being used here. Just like a flat shade on the rooftop at the corner, and then like there's like a even more bad gradient in between. This is probably I forget what's the term is called, but it's probably using like a two-layered system, but it really gives that really old school game graphics vibes. It's nostalgic. I like it. Oh, meow. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to follow. Oh, wait. Are you my rainbow kid? Welcome to part 2 of the C-Note Tower. This is the C-Note Lake. It has a mysterious effect of anyone who dives into it will warp back where they were a few seconds ago. To this day, it is only known trigger for teleportation phenomenon in C-Note. Truly a testimony to the vicious cycle of living. We cannot escape our past. It always haunts us. By the by, have you seen my brothers? I last saw them around the market, but he's easy to lose track of. Yeah, we did actually. Oh! Wait, we can take advantage of this. No, apparently not. I don't see anything in the distance. So, in real old school video games, it's really hard to see stuff in the distance, because like you don't want to render things that you don't need to see. Yeah, you don't want the console to work on stuff that is too small or too difficult to see. So very deliberately, a lot of games just make stuff disappear in the background once it's too far away. But no, I don't see that. I don't see any like intentional, yeah, far away details. Oh hey, that looks like a fossil. Construction worker. There's some angry person up there in the construction site. Let me tell you, people have got no respect for the sanctity of construction sites. Yeah, well, let's just confirm. The fact that this is a platforming puzzle right here tells me that there's something I'm supposed to be doing. Hold on. Huh? Okay, so this is caging in. But this makes me curious. There was some weird there was some deliberate wonky physics that the game mentioned, and gave special attention to for some reason. I feel like those mountains are actual puzzles. But I can't seem to figure that out yet. Oh no. Okay. Well, that didn't quite work out. Whatever. Bran Malgadem, why would you come here to my hideaway? You are trying to stoke my anger, rage, and turn me into a disgusting monster! Yeah, you're still standing here, Nano Cleaner. Did you come here to gawk? Go away! The heaving beast, Bran Malgadon, screams at Nova, but the screaming is not enough. She stomps the platform and pounds her fist, rattling skeletal structures around here. Nova stands frozen in terror. Is she going about this nano-cleaning business all wrong? Nova feels ashamed for making Bran so ugly, so for not approaching more tactfully. She wonders if maybe the center was wrong to trust her with such an important task. Suddenly, crash! A slab of concrete falls from above, breaking into pieces across the creature's head. You think that's pretty funny, don't you? Bran screams. Ding dong, the wicked witch is crushed. Ah ha ha ha! I got what I deserved. That's what you're thinking. Nova cannot imagine anything less funny than Bran Malgadon's pain. But maybe Bran can see something about Nova that she herself cannot. Perhaps there is an ugliness inside of Nova that she has not yet learned to recognize. Wow, so much self-doubt. I need help, Bran Malgadon said suddenly, quietly. Please clean me. The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Nova, we gotta do this all over again. Come on! It's time to transform! Oh, I like the bouncing. That actually really gives it some subtle character. That boop 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 doop boop doop doop boop down, right, left, right, up, down, down, up, right, right, left, right, left, right, up, down. There's a beat in this, I swear. Ah, boop boop boo. Hi, Bran. Oshioki-o! What is it? Tsuki ni mukatte oshioki-o. A barbed tower has risen above the lava-soaked gutscape, painfully piercing its hosts. Brown Magadan. Yeah. Boop boop doop boop boop. Sta boop doop boop doop boom. Oh, those look creepy. I can deal with that later. Okay. Well, they take multiple hits, it looks like. Do, 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 do. Okay. I assume. Yes. Fire logic. Oh, yeah, no, there's a checkpoint. Nice. Okay, well, me singing, same thing. Okay, those are... So checkpoint tells me that there's probably a lot of enemies here. Okay, there's a freezing enemy. Okay, there's a lot of fire going on here. Oh no. Okay, we gotta Kirby our way out of this. Got it. Keep looking this way. Try me, yeah, think I won't. Oh, because, okay, yes, thematically that makes a lot of sense. Got it. Nice. No matter how many of those slimes I never no matter how many of those slimes I kill, that gate never opens. I want to set those annoying blobs ablaze, melt them down to thick jam, spread them on my toast. Now then, why won't that gate open? Relax, it's open now. This gate hates slime, but it doesn't want to see them die. Okay, got it. Yep. Oh, I like that. What are you looking at, Vacuum Girl? I think I'm being unreasonable, huh? You think I'm being unreasonable, huh? Think I'm getting too upset? I don't know. I'm getting my health back, so that's good. Fires? Yeah. Expecting me to calm down with this dust floating around. Dust, Nova. That's the problem. Clean it. Do better. Ugh, that's a mantra I don't want to hear. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Oh. So I have to be careful here. interesting. Oh, ouch. Okay, so there's no way to cool this head. Nor is there a way to interact with it for that matter. Okay, cool. I'm already at full health, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Down we go. Cough! Nova will be stopped! Engaging incineration protocols! Oh. Darn. Oh no! I've trapped myself. Oh. Whoop. Kirby! Okay. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Nano assassins, cough! Stop! Can't! Move! Mission! Failed! Game over. It's game over for me. I can't do it. This game is so graphically all over the place, but at least the plot makes sense. It is very strange, I have to admit. Oh, is it down? Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that level layout. That there's a little twist in navigating. So Anodyne originally looks like a Game Boy game, and then Anodyne 2 has this 3D graphics thing. So that kind of makes sense. Van Malgadan, where did the anger begin? It's impossible to say, but if the dust has not arrived, I would never have reached this point, drowning in my own rage. Like a soft buzzing sound or a faint red light, slowly growing in intensity, I was hardly aware of what was happening until it was too late, and I felt like there was nothing I could do but scream and shake. These all sound like sadness and depression. I became so foul and ugly in my rage. Thank you, Nova, for helping me find peace. And there's like even addiction with the earlier level. Nova feels Gladalock Sea pulsating inside of her. It channels the center's power, transforming the deadly dust crystals into a card, repeating the same thing the fourth time. Nova's stomach lurches as she flings herself out of nanoscale. That is what it is, she thinks to herself. The transition has been making me queasy. But this time, she doesn't let herself fall to her knees. She hates to see Palisade look so worried, even if it did feel nice when Palisade cradled her. Hello, darling Nova. Now that you have all 4 cards, please return to the Center Sanctuary to upgrade the Dust Prism. Huh? Why was I angry? I don't understand why you're asking me that. With the dust gone, I am no longer so disgusted and full of bitter rage. Construction worker. Look at the treatment of a construction site in the media, just a backdrop to get used to abuse in an explosive action sequence. Listen, just because construction sites are unfinished buildings doesn't mean they're disposable. How would you like it if construction site performed an explosive action inside you? It's a good point. I want to know what I do. Eek, I used to hear creepy coughing from this building, but not anymore. I'm all good. And then there was one other. So we already got the conundrum part right there. Then the last one was complaining about. weirdo up there. Cool. Alright, well, I guess it's time to, It's time to zoom! Whoop. There is our... So, like, the fact that there is a vehicle mode is really impressive to me. It's easier to, like, design a level with just one control scheme, but the fact that there are two that this game tends to take into account is actually, like, a seriously impressive thing. Console doesn't respond. Ah, Nova, you're trying to get out of the Sinchi C-Note. Natural inclination for any nano-cleaner. I'm afraid it's far too dangerous, though. You will have to power the center with the dust and cars before the outside atmosphere can be purified. I cannot turn into a car. Sure. Welcome to the prison reinforcement device. Nano Cleaner Nova, please insert the cards you have collected so that the dust prism may be expended. Wonderful, Nova. You have enough cards to upgrade the dust prism. Let us begin the upgrade process, says Console. Let us begin the upgrade process. Congratulations, Nova. You have reinforced the dust prism and increased its capacity by 50 units. Continue the good work. Remember, Nova, we need 100 units of dust to clear the storm. If you still need some more after emptying your canister, it can shrink back inside someone you've already cleaned. The dust of returning to the same nanoscale location made Nova feel uneasy, but if that's what it will take to help the center. Greetings, Nano Cleaner Nova. Welcome the dust drop point. Let us deposit all the nano dust you have found. Amazing, Nova! This center house now has enough dust in order to clean the storm. Come over and speak with C. Psalmist and I. Amazing, Nova! You've reinforced the prism with cards and deposited enough dust to clear the storm. Also, your canister can now hold 90 units. Nano Cleaner Nova, you bring this fallen world ever closer to its most perfect state, an unadulterated connection with its own identity, with its own center. Sea Psalmist sings, Blessed are those who walk along the path of creation, who radiate cleanliness from the center as the light is cast from a flame. The fool says, I am the center. They are like arrogant flowers, sprouting early to mock the winter's cold. I don't even know where I'm going with this. The wicked shall wither before they blossom, their machination crumbling to dust. But the righteous blooms in season. The work of their hands is blessed. Their radiance is a joy to the ones they love. Their leaves, a comfort and a shade. What a wonderful thing to be a chosen! Nova, look. The dust you've deposited is being used by the center. And the dust storm is beginning to clear. Okay. Nova, the elevator to the surface is ready! This world requests that you explore and bear yet more cards and dust to its heart. The center, go forth and clean. Just gotta believe in the heart. Is there more? I don't see any passageway opening up. There's suspiciously, like, a lot of other places to go here. Oh, I get it. I heard that even after you clean the dust from someone, you can still shrink into them again if you need more dust. Your game was successfully saved. Oh, well. Sorry, your butt is not nearly as, not interesting enough for me to, engage any further. Blue Veil. Greetings, Nano Cleaner Nova. Welcome to the dust drop point. Let us deposit your dust. Oh, interesting. So you can just kind of keep doing that, but you need to actually recover that each time you clear out the dust. Interesting. Okay. Nova! I know. We just talked in the center sanctuary, but I need to tell you something. I'm going away for a while. There's something I need to do. I won't be able to check in on you as often, but please know that you're always in my heart. Do you remember when that nano creature attacked you before you were just born? I channeled the power of the card, then to create an invincible barrier. Nova, I'd like you to have my card now. Keep it close, and don't use it to reinforce. Don't use it to reinforce the prism. May it protect you from all harm, even when I'm far away. Nova received Palisade's card. Okay, I love you, sweetheart. I'll be in touch as soon as I'm able. Bye for now! And that is how Boo Radley was born from an egg. Nobody will get that reference. Meow. Oh. Blue Veil West. Yeah, I should give myself a quick break soon. This is kind of a good place to start calling it a little bit. Oh, suspicious. What is this about? This gives me some, this gives me, what's the word I'm looking for? Psychonauts vibes. Oh, darn. I'm pretty darn sure I can actually make that, though. Oh, it's a car washing space. Eponymous. Good afternoon and welcome to the Wash Car Wash. I'm an eponymous wash. No doubt you have traveled far for a taste of our world famous amenities, am I right? Deep tissue scrubbing to ease your aches and pain. A gentle rinse in the Ambrosian cascade, and to finish, a luxurious plush board. Or that's what I like to say if we had power. Alas, our generator is on fritz and my assistant seems to have misplaced a ladder. How am I supposed to fix a short-circuiting generator now? Can't just climb all over the roof like the healthy youngster anymore. Where the heck's my ladder? Hmm. Well, I did just do that earlier. Without power from the ceiling lamp generator, the back door is stuck shut. Perhaps Nova can lend a hand. Okay. Nothing weird or mysterious here, it looks like. Oh, there's something. Oh, no. Thought there was something that looked weird and mysterious there, but I guess not. Yeah. So, obviously the way the game is implied, it's like they want you to bork this, which makes sense. Uh, as I understood it, having like those sort of borky, like exploiting the geometry of the game, physics of the game, and the geometry of everything is sort of an intentional part of this game's design. It's supposed to sort of like give you a vibe that like, you know, this is an old game and the developers were not thinking through some of their problems. Amazing! Nova found a card! Isn't Boo Radley from To Kill a Mockingbird, or How to Kill a Mocking, To Kill a Mockingbird? Correct, Penguin. All right, what does that do? Oh, the power's back. Was this your doing, Nova? I hereby declare you a friend of Car Wash. Such is my prerogative as the eponymous Wash. Now, I might be interested in a complete Wash experience, rejuvenating of body and spirit on the house. Cool. Okay, let's find out. Ah, Nova the Nano Cleaner. Enjoying work? Wonderful, wonderful. Can't find those cards? Well, I, the hint line specialist, I'm here to provide my service for free. Might want to find more people to clean, as the hint line specialists say. Gambatte! Gambatte! Never give up! Don't forget where I am now. Here is the mnemonic. DNC means dolphin never cry. It can also mean dolphin near car wash. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? The rocky form wobbles, gasping and struggling to move its body, almost pitiful. Having an unwavering master work to do its death, did it fall from the homes above and cry out to no response? Then again, what if it's just a pile of rocks, an illusion, or one of the beautiful props placed by the center? I'm Jeff, Nova. I heard rumors of you, tales of freeing people from the prisons of nanodust. Believe me be, so I may crumble to sand, travel on the wind, and bring the joy to lovers as beautiful beach. No, I cannot fade away. I need to dig. I must dig. But for what? I am Jeff. But why am I here? Says Agrasite. A gentle wind wraps Nova's body. She wonders. Jeff must have been digging for a while. Years? Decades? Nova could not fathom a time scale. What would it be like to have your life frozen, repeating the same action years on end? For how long must she clean? Why do I dig? I need strength. I need purpose. Please, Nova, help me remember. The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Nova, it's time to henshin a go-go baby! That's just a depressed statue. Now, Nova will place the black-colored crystals. Make sure you're not activating the Nova shields when you run into a black-colored crystal. Oh no, I'm failing miserably. That actually made the game difficult. There we go. Oodia! Ooh, this is a corporeal tunnel syndrome. The intensity of an ideal grows ever higher, reaching towards the sun. Reaching towards the sun. Doo 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 doo. Now that's Here Comes the Sun, but whatever. May the stories of Fertile Town send you upwards. Granite, 34. Beloved elementary school teacher. Believed that children were the way to protecting our futures. No student is evil. A misbehaving child's problems always have a cause. Jeff Agrasite. Is this a graveyard? I like that. Oh, this is a nice, like, no student is ever evil. A misbehaving child problems always have a cause. That's a nice saying. Stone larva. The formula for success is a belief. I put my belief into action by feeding and praying for this tower. One day it will reach the sun. Something about that doesn't feel right. Okay. I like the color palette here. Very toned down, very zen. My ideal is to nurture this tower. There is no other purpose. As long as it lives and is sustained, I am happy. I don't know. Like, having a purpose is kind of important, in my opinion. But also, um, there's nothing wrong with not having a purpose. How to train your dragon to kill a mockingbird. Easy to confuse them, yeah. Stony, 9, spry, inspiring boy. We fondly remember the treats you'd make for us. Amethea, 10, beloved daughter of the Mayor Jeff and Silico. It was too soon. We miss you every day. Jeff, I had a daughter? So I do like that these gravestones are all stone names and types. This strange rock seems to have a keyhole. Phosphor, 50, the best farmer. Her techniques for cultivation were irreplaceable. We'll miss the love you had for the earth. Nova, are these people related? I think there was a gate on that hand. That's interesting. Has your life given birth to a beautiful moment? I am waiting for that moment, suffering, waiting for this tower to grow. One day, this vile world will sparkle with its beauty. I don't know. I think it's okay to for the world to be a little flawed. Lucia. Lucia? That's not a rock, is it? 44. Chief Imports Manager. He'll miss you. A town. I can see a town. It rises into my memory. Did I live in this town? Ouch. Silico, 46. Loving husband of Mayor Jeff and father of Methea. It was too soon. I should have spent more time with you. Jeff Agrasite. Mayor Jeff? Nova, this might be me. These names. At first I was disoriented, but I feel something coming back together. How tall should this tower grow? Will its beauty peak? There is no point in wasting time with useless questions. Grow, grow, grow. Jeff, 42, mayor of this once prosperous farming town, an eternal fool, dug away the ground, soiling his hands and destroying this town. Die alone, freak. Nova, I was a mayor once. My citizens, my family, they're dead? Did I fail them? What happened? Please, keep cleaning. I must regain my strength. Nah, not leaving yet. I have a key hand dangling on me after all. Yep. Wow. Ouch. Okay, so it homes in. Okay. Oh, found a card. That's interesting. Okay, so the whole point of the game is to collect cards, and we've already gotten one, so we don't have to go through the whole stupid dust, collect the massive dust tower, or go through a mini boss shenanigans. Um, Interesting. That is a change in pace, and I kind of like that. Leave? Yes. Interesting. Amithia, Silico, and Jeff's home. Stony secret base. Keep out evil fungus. Mayor Jeff's office. Below is a faded piece of paper saying evacuation notice. What's this? Nova feels a strange power in the house. She feels as if she could shrink into this home. Oh, so that was actually necessary. Interesting. May the stories of fertile town send you upwards. Granite. Ah, Jeff. How are you? How is Amethea? Not not still trying to fix your field, are you? I've I've read that this type of fungus has some experimental uses. Perhaps we could utilize it to compensate for lost crop. Jeff Agrasite. Oh, hello, Granite. Jeff Agrasite. He can't hear me? Odd. Besides, why would Granite be here? Ah, our fields were infested with fungus. Of course, I tried to fix the fields. A mayor's duty is to his people. Still, Granite ought to encourage me. The formula for success is belief. I put my belief into action by feeding and praying for this tower. One day it will reach the sun. I don't know, I feel like that's a bad idea. Very Tower of Babel right there. No, this looks like a carbon copy of the last level. It is a carbon copy of the last level. My ideal is to nurture the tower. There is no other purpose. As long as it lives, it is sustained. I am happy. Oh, they're not graves anymore. You're not gonna move, are you? My daddy said you don't really care about the fungus. I don't believe him, though. I think he's a liar. Oh, poor Stony. I will save this town. Daddy, can you make the fungus go away? Cough. It's so hard to breathe. Silico's worried too. Yes, Amethea, of course Daddy can. Just give him some more time. Soon these fields will be as good as new. I just need to dig away these nasty fungi, just like you wash away germs from your hand. Well, that's kind of tragic. This is building up to something. I can feel it. Oh no. Well, why am I doing this? Oh wait, there's more. Are you sure we don't have enough money to move to C-Note? Yes, we can't. We have enough to move the furniture. But they want a safety deposit too. We'll just have to put our faith into Jeff's plan. Sad. Phosphor. Hey Jeff, I heard you're trying to dig out the fungus. But fungus doesn't grow from nothing. You ought to try something else. A fungus is a really big network of organisms after all. True. Oh, there's the phosphor again, always giving me advice. So good-natured. But digging is the only solution. Stone Lover. Has your life given birth to a beautiful moment? I'm waiting for that moment. Suffering. Waiting for this tower to grow. One day this vile world will sparkle with its beauty. So their dialogue remains exactly the same. Jeff, you've been digging for weeks now. Cough. I know you mean well, but you're taking this too far. Business from C-Note is bad. I need to move. Everyone knows the fungus is bad for the lungs. Cough. There's even a rumor nanodust is causing this. C-Notites wants nothing to do with this. Please, Jeff, just give up. Move on. Ah, how noble of me. Committed to a cause. Please, Lucia, just a little more time. You're destroying the town. Half of the fields are totally dug up. News is spreading and the fungus is still here. When are you going to cut it out, Jeff? Cough. For the greater good, sacrifices must be made. That sounds an awful lot like the end justifies the means. The air is so bad. What did we do to deserve this? Oh, Center, help us. Well, yes, the Center did in fact create the dust, so... Mayor Jeff, no, I wasn't gonna... don't say that. I just wanted to say, maybe... Oh, child, I know that you're scared, but I can't, and I won't give up. Jeff, these fields are dead, and we need to move. And no, You can't fix it alone. This problem has a source, and it's beyond us. Please. Cough, cough. We all know the nanodust is feeding the fungus, and we can't stop it. You need a cleaner, and quick. Please, it's over. Half the village has relocated. This is our world now. Why can't you trust me? I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm taking Amethea and taking refuge in Sino. Please, Jeff. Silico, oh dear partner. Even you can't understand. Don't you want to save the town? If only he could empathize with me. Alright, these are memories, so it actually makes sense that they repeat the same thing over and over again. How tall should the tower grow? Jeff? Question mark. Another day with this nanodust getting everywhere. At this rate, the town's done. Silico, are you out there? Help me out! Get a shovel and come over here. We need to throw away all of the soil now. Nova. Nova, that's not me, right? Why does it look like me? Get out of there now. Okay. Oh. Well, I stood corrected. I remember it now. One day, fungus began to grow on our fields. Crops would die, and disaster was ahead. Without crops, the town would have no tourism, no exports, and so I took it upon myself to save this town. Day after day, I dug. I cleared the fungus, restoring the fields, and yet people left. They quit. They gave up on our town. Why would life place such a curse on me? The pleas from the other citizens were convincing, but Nova, now that I am clean, my memory restored, I must listen to my heart. I will carry on the work and clear all this fungus away. One day I will succeed, just like you, Nova. And yet, perhaps it's time for a rest. Cough. Yes, just a quick rest. I feel so heavy, this heaviness, a weight on my shoulders. Tomorrow we clear the soil once and for all. Turn back. Nova feels a gland-like seed pulsating inside of her. It channels the center's power, transforming the deadly dust crystals into a card. Turn back from this cave. I know you're strong and you want to keep on going. Perhaps this place. Yes, fortified and safe. Visually distinctive. But the cave goes for miles and miles and miles. And you're so tired, and you can't keep moving on. There's no response from Jeff. He appears to move, but perhaps it's just an illusion. So turn back. Oh, turn back. Interesting. Oh gosh, it's so... How long have I been playing? Darn it. Okay, well... Let's just find a save point, which I know there were many, but still. Whoever lives here seems to prefer privacy. Nova decides to explore elsewhere. That's fine. I'm trying to find a save point. That's what matters. Oh, doesn't let you. Darn. Oh, what's this? Interesting. Oh, that was easy to find. It's just a regular house. The mailbox is stuffed full of mail. Oh, haha. A raging dust storm blocks away. Without the center's full power, Nova stands no chance of surviving at the dangers beyond. Oops. Ah. We rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, gotta keep moving on. Oh, there's south. Interesting. Hey, save point! Your game was successfully saved. Alright, this is probably a good place to take a quick break from the stream. Um, let's see. Who else is streaming at the moment? Um, while I work on that, let's see if we can get us to... Is TVGS still streaming? Probably not. Uh, I was reminded of another one of TVGS members actually streaming earlier. They said they'll be streaming today, but I cannot remember their username. And it wasn't just Brian. But I might as well lead everyone to Brian anyways. Yeah. So Brian. Let's get Brian's stream, who is doing Invisible Ink. See you all on the other side. Bye.